Hello everyone, in this video let us start using Jira Software and Jira Service Desk along with Confluence. So we have been using a cloud version of Jira that we were using for evaluation, and we have been using this cloud version of Jira for quite a while. We were able to create projects and play around, but now Jira Cloud is free for few users. We can definitely sign up for more applications. So initially, when I signed up for this cloud version of Jira, I did a sign up of Jira Core, which is good. I have a lot of features here. I can create projects. I can do quite a lot of things. And in my previous video, I started basically using this Jira Core version of this offering from Atlassian with the free plan, and I showed you how to do a switch of your plan if you want to do it by going to the billing section. Now I want to do a few more things. I also want to start using Jira Software, Jira Service Desk, along with my cloud, which is something that I think would be good if we start using cloud along with learning Jira Core, Jira Software, and Jira Service Desk. Will be making, of course, a lot of videos on cloud, because I think with this free plan, we have this opportunity to learn Jira without worrying about paying for it, or without basically worrying about evaluation that used to expire within a week. So once you are logged into your Jira instance, what you can do, you can go to your Jira settings, and you will have the option to basically change your billing. So if you take a look here on the left hand side, if you click on the billing section, you will be taken to a separate page where you can change the plan. It is something similar to what we did earlier. And before we do a switch, I just want to show you how it looks like. So right now, if you take a look at this Jira Core and Jira settings, and if you click on, let us say, products, you will be able to take a look at the product access. So if you click on product access, you will be taken to one more page where you can take a look at different applications that you have access to. So right now, if you look, you have Jira Core for users, and as per the plan that we have right now, we can have up to 10 users, which is, I think, good enough. So what I want to do, I want to also add my Jira Service Desk and Jira Software along with Confluence. So if I click on Manage Subscription, so it will take you to the page or the section where you can basically add more Atlassian products. So on top you have this link. If you click on it, you can see a lot of other products that you can immediately start using. So the first product that I want to add to my instance of Jira is Jira Service Desk. So if I click on try it now, I believe I will have this trial option, which is fine, but I'm just trying to understand if I can select the free version. So if I click on the see full pricing link, it will take me to a page where I can take a look at the pricing. I can do a comparison of free version with the standard and premium version. There are some differences, but if you click on get started under the free, it will give you few options. I believe it will give you the option to do a sign up. So right now it says access to free features, 2 GB storage for up to 3 agents, community support, which is Atlassian community, and my URL jiratutorial.atlassian.net is already there. You can also do a start new site, but I want to have this within my existing URL, within my existing site. So if I click on agree and start now, I believe it will be added to my existing Jira instance, which is something that I want. And I have this confirmation on top that says start using Jira Service Desk free. You're about to activate Jira Service Desk on a free plan. Change your plan anytime in manage subscriptions. So if I click on confirm, this this application will be added for me. So it will, I believe, take few minutes for Jira Service Desk to be added to my existing Jira instance. So this is something that, of course, you can do for Jira Software. So if I go back to my billing, I'll probably do the same thing for my Jira Software. If I click on see full pricing, I can do the same thing. I can click on get started under the free plan, and it will also give me the option to have Jira Software on my existing Jira instance, which is Jira tutorial.atlassian.net. If I click on agree and start now, it will take me to the same page. And in the meantime, I'll take a look at my existing page where I started adding Jira Service Desk. So I think now it is ready, and it's giving me the option to create a project. So we'll not do it from this page. We'll close this confirmation, and I can go back to my existing to my previous page where I was trying to add Jira Software. I'll click on confirm, and it will do the same thing. It will probably take maybe a minute for Jira Software to be available. Now, while this is happening, I'll go back to my billing, and I'll do a free trial of Confluence as well. Not a free trial, but I believe there should be a similar option. So if I click on see full pricing, let us see if we have a free version of Confluence. So yes, we have a free version of Confluence as well. So I'm quite happy that I can use Jira Software Service Desk Core along with Confluence for free. So this is something that I really want to do. I want to use it without paying any money, which is always great. So I'll do the sign up again, and I'll not change anything. It will probably take me to the same page where I can confirm whether I want to add Confluence to my existing site or instance. So I'll click on confirm, and this will again take some time. And I'll go back to my Jira Software page where I can see this confirmation coming up very quickly. It says you're good to go, and I want to just confirm this. And if I go back to my Confluence confirmation page, which will probably come in a minute, and while this is happening, I'll probably go back to my original page from where I started. So I can either take a look at my project, or I can click on product access. So this is already open. So if I do a refresh, I should ideally see Jira Software along with Jira Service Desk, and hopefully in a minute Confluence as well. So if I do a refresh of my product access page, it says Jira Service Desk, Jira Software, Jira Core, and Confluence. So I believe Confluence is also added. I'll just wait for it to finish the confirmation page, and I'll click on close. I'll close the entire window, and I'll go back to my billing. And what I want to do right now, I just want to confirm whether I have these applications available or not. So I'll refresh my original site, and I believe I'll have more options to play with. I believe if you are working on Jira only, you will have new templates. If you click on create project, I have the option to create a classic project, which I will do. But if I click on change template, let us see if we have some options here on top. So we do have the option to create a service desk based project, or maybe a software based project. And of course, we'll take a look at these templates separately. But I want to also understand how I can use Confluence. So if I click on this icon here on the left hand side that says switch to, it will give me the option to use either Jira Software, Jira Service Desk, Jira Core, and also Confluence. So I want to use Confluence. I just want to see how it works, and we'll create a separate video on this. So if I click on Confluence, I will be taken to Confluence, and the URL is more or less same. If you look at the URL, it says jiratutorial.atlassian.net/wiki. So when you see /wiki, it means that you're using Confluence. So I'll probably add maybe one user like Ravi at ravisagar.in, which is my email address, and I will click on the next button, and I'll probably create my first space. And don't worry about it, we'll spend more time on Confluence separately, but I just want to get started. So if I click on next, I have the option to create a space, and you also have the option to activate Slack. So I really like the cloud version because it has a lot of integrations already, and since Slack is also part of the Atlassian suite, not exactly, but Slack has collaboration with Atlassian. You have this integration available that you can start using, but we'll not do it right now. We'll figure it out later. I just want to create a space very quickly. So if I click on next button, let us see if I can start using Confluence, which I hope will happen in just a few seconds. So I'm now taken to Confluence, and I am now able to take a look at my Confluence instance. It looks quite similar to the Jira interface because you have the sidebar, and if you look at this option, let us say you want to switch to Jira again, so you can click on switch to, and then you can go back to maybe Jira Core and or maybe Jira Software or Jira Service Desk. So right now we are back to Jira, and the great thing about this setup is that we are not paying any money for it. We are using everything for free, and we are using Jira Core, Jira Service Desk, Jira Software, Confluence, and also we have Bitbucket. So we have a lot of applications, a lot of great software from Atlassian that we can use on cloud with almost all the features for free. Of course, when you're using the free version, you have some limitations, like in the previous video we discussed a few limitations, but I don't think those limitations are something that will stop you from exploring different features of Jira or maybe Confluence. So we'll make more videos, of course, on the cloud version. I'm doing this series on Jira Cloud, and I'm basically trying to do a comparison as well. I made one video on comparing Jira Cloud and Jira Server. It was basically a very quick comparison of the interface, but when I'm making videos on Jira Cloud or maybe Confluence Cloud, I'll be pointing it out how it is different from Jira Server. And most of my videos on this channel are actually on Jira Server, but I think Atlassian has a lot of focus on the cloud applications, and I think it's a good opportunity for us as well to start using a Jira Cloud or Confluence Cloud without paying any money. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.